Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5, and the topic we choose is motivation to repeat visit to Ampera Bukan Dia. Before we jump to the main discussion, let me introduce each of my friends. There are Rido Feblika, Morli Gabriel, Randy Febrian, Farhan Fadila, which is me, and lastly, Rahmi Sindinaran. So the first one is abstract, and it is going to be presented by Randy Febrian.
Restaurant in Padang is a food stall restaurant business that so observe various culinary or Minangkabau dishes originating from Sumatera. The purpose of this research was conducted at the Bukan Dia restaurant to find out the motivation of consumers to repeat visit the restaurant based on price category, service, menu, and location. In the study, sampling was carried out for 2 weeks to 20 student respondents. The respondents used were students who had visited the Bukan Dia restaurant, such as dormitory students and from other student groups. The research method uses qualitative research method by means of overcrowding. The results of the analysis carried out are the most dominant reason for repeat visit, namely price, followed by the service visit, then menu and location. This, this restaurant is recommended for repeat visit because the price and services obtained are in accordance with the condition of student.
So the next thing is introduction, and it will be presented by me. So basically, introduction contains three things. The first one is background. As you can see in our journal, background is the reason why you are making this specific research. Thus, paragraph 1 to paragraph 3 is the background of the research. In those paragraphs contain expert opinions which led to the main purpose. Secondly, research purposes. In the last paragraph, you can see the purpose of this study is, which is to identify the factors that influence the intention to return to the restaurant by conducting a survey via Google Forms of students who have visited the restaurant Ampera Bukan Dia. Lastly, research problem. The research problem of this study is that today's restaurant owners find it difficult to get and retain customers, which is also written on the first sentence of the first paragraph. The next thing is literature review.
Okay, next, literature review. For the surveys play a role in customer return visit. The definition of quality according to Popper, 1997, is everything that is owned by a product of goods or service that can meet needs and can provide satisfaction of the customer. The seven, the role of price on customer motivation by a product. According to Tiptonal 2007, they are the role of brands, namely A, B for customer, and next is customer satisfaction. According to Coulter in Tiptonal 2007, customer satisfaction is a condition that is felt by someone when what is felt is in accordance with his extension.
So the next thing is methodology, and it will be presented by Rido Feblika.
Next is about methodology. This research using qualitative method and data collection was carried out through a questionnaire, namely by provide a list question to visitor Ampera Bukan Dia in two ways. First, direct delivery at the location, and second, distribute the questionnaire via the WhatsApp group. Data analysis technique based on the main research problem, research objective, research hypothesis, and research conceptual framework. The analytical method used in this research is qualitative analysis with the open coding method and coding language in understanding the meaning or pattern of information contained in qualitative data. Next is about result first reason for visit. The first type of open coding was carried out on open and answer on why the visit to Ampera Bukan Dia respondent answer were formed by several keywords or codes and various categories as shown in table 1. Table 1. Next, table 2. The result, the result of the identification of keywords which are formulated into group of categories are analyzed using frequency distribution. And next, selective coding. Price is the reason for the large number of visitors to this restaurant. With low price, this restaurant is able to attract many customers. And second, service is the second most reason for coming to this restaurant. Next, location that is easy, easily accessible and close to campus is the third most common reason to visit this restaurant.
And finally, the last part of the study is conclusion and recommendation. And it is going to be presented by Morley Gabriel.
Okay, next, conclusion and recommendation. This exploratory research used a limited sample, namely one restaurant around the Andalas University campus. Thus, even though it, it has identified a persuasive explanation of the process. Generalizations must be made by conducting research on the older campus. For studies, should find alternative way. In the process of obtaining data must also be developed by conducting direct interviews with customers at the restaurant to be studied. The finding in this study can be used as a basis for developing restaurants in Indonesia, especially those located around campus or office.
I think that's all that we have got to present. Thanks to those of you who's paying attention since the beginning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.